Hello and welcome back to Words and Pixels. So today I have the October Unplugged Book Box. I started subscribing to it last month and I actually filmed a whole video of me unboxing the September box and it just didn't come out good, so I'm not posting it. But now I am going to pick up with the October box and we'll hope that I do better. So the reason I decided to start subscribing to this was the concept behind it. So I was looking at Owl Crate and Fairy Loot and I was thinking about subscribing to those, but I noticed a lot of the items were very specific to certain fandoms. Like it was a lot of like keychains and posters, and it was things that if you were in that specific fandom you would probably like, but if you weren't then you might not enjoy. Whereas the idea of Unplugged Book Box is it's focused around self-care. So a lot of the stuff might be from a specific book, but it's going to just be a lot of general self-care items, like things like candles and bath bombs. So it's like even if you're not into that specific book or series, I mean, you could still use the candle or the bath bomb. I also kind of just liked the concept of a box focused on self-care. I've been trying to make a lot of time for reading lately and just spend a little bit of time before going to bed reading, and that's just kind of my time in the day to just decompress and relax. And I'm trying to do more things like, you know, have a nice scent in the room with a candle or with a wax melt, or just relax with a little bath at the end of the night. Like, it's just kind of nice to be able to decompress. And that's the idea of this book box. Just relax, unplug for a bit, and enjoy life, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping and we will unbox. And even though I'm unboxing, I did not grab a knife, which was so smart of me to think ahead like that. All right, so let's open it. This is the October box, which I forget what the theme is, but I think it has a little card that will remind me. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Let's let you guys look first. Ooh, see some cool artwork there. I don't know what the book choice is for this month, so I'm excited to see what book they chose. I also want to mention that this is the YA book box, so whatever title is in here is going to be a YA title. Oh, cute! Okay, hold on. There's like a poster that was actually covering the actual box. So we have two little leaves. We have a bunch of the shredded confetti stuff. Is that what it's called? I guess so. And then there's also this poster that goes over it, which is pretty rad. And we have the little spoiler card there. So the theme for this box is rage. So this is the rage box. So I'm not going to look at the spoiler card yet. We'll look at that after. So let's unbox all the stuff that's here, starting with this cool poster. Yeah, I think it looks like, I don't know, I'm not super good at classic movie monsters. Looks like the Phantom from the Lon Chaney version of Phantom of the Opera. We have Frankenstein. And we also have Bela Lugosi's Dracula, which is pretty cool. I really like this. This is very rad. I like this a lot. It's very different. And then we have what looks like a little box here. So let's start with this box. All right. So I am already seeing pumpkins, and I am very excited about that. Ooh, oh, I love, oh, and it's got a little Jack on it. Okay, let me explain instead of just screaming. So actually it looks a lot cooler in person than it does on the camera because I'm looking at the viewfinder there. It doesn't look nearly as cool, but basically this has a little Jack Skellington detail there, and it's got a pumpkin on the top, and it's got the other half of the pumpkin on the bottom, and it says "Pumpkin Scream in the Dead of Night," because of course Jack is the Pumpkin King. So this is very cute. Might make a little cute thing for candy. I wonder if it could also, I was gonna say it could be a water bottle, but not really. But very cute though. I do like that if you want to have a little mason jar to carry something around in. That's cute. Very cute. Again, that's kind of what I like about this, is that it's more functional stuff, like that is something that I could probably use. And next we have, it looks like a body scrub. Yes, yes. So it's called Prom Queen Whipped Body Scrub. And it's got a kind of blood splatter around the logo. I'm guessing this is a reference to Carrie. And it has a little wooden spoon that comes with it, which I think is pretty cool. I like body scrubs. I've been trying to use them a bit more, so I'll definitely give this a shot. I also want to mention that this is not sponsored. I bought this with my own money. All right, we have a candle, which I always like that they seem to include a candle. The candle is from a company called Geeky Girl, it looks like, which is cute. Jane McKean is the name of the candle, which is probably a reference to a book that I haven't read. I will look up what the reference is and I will put it up here. But let me show you the artwork on the front of the candle. And then let's actually look at the candle inside. Usually their candles look really rad, so. Oh. So the smell of this is supposed to be bourbon, butterscotch, and whiskey. Not really smelling the bourbon or whiskey, but I'm definitely smelling the butterscotch. And I don't know how well it's going to show up on the camera, but if you, yeah, actually showed up pretty well. You could see that it is red wax with a black glitter in it. This smells delicious. I'm very excited to light this later and see what it smells like when it's lit. All right, so we have the candle, body scrub in the poster, and the little mason jar, and I see a scrunchie! I'm sorry, I like scrunchies. I did a whole video about Visco when that was like a big thing and how much I like scrunchies, and I was glad they were back, and now I have a little scrunchie. Let's see what's on it. I can't tell what the design is. It says no great existence. It's a quote of some sort from something. I'm gonna have to look at the spoiler card for this one because of the way that you can kind of see the way it's cut. Like there's words, but the words kind of cut off in the middle. Please focus. Please focus. Please focus. Please focus. Please focus. There we go. So you can kind of see how like there's words, but they sort of cut off like in the middle, sometimes like around the seam area. So it's actually hard to read what the words say. But this looks cute. We'll learn more about this when we get to the spoiler card. And then I think we have the book. Oh no, we have something else before the book. Oh my gosh! Sorry, that was loud. So this is, I didn't know that they released enamel pins. I guess they do. But this is a exclusive Coraline pin. So you could see Coraline there with the buttons. That is so cute. I love this. I have to put this on my work lanyard. I'm a big fan of Neil Gaiman, loved Coraline, both the book and the movie, and this is adorable. I'm so excited. I think the whole box was worth it just for this pin, honestly. And I know I talked all at the beginning about like how I didn't really want pins or keychains, but now that I got a Coraline pin, I take it back. I really, really enjoy this. This is so cute. So cute! Now we have the book, which again, I don't know what the book is. What I like about Unplugged Book Box is that they have the books wrapped up, because I did do the Scribbler book box where the book wasn't wrapped, so you can kind of see it when you're going through the box. This one you really can't, like it's wrapped in this paper. So until you decide to open it, you can't see it. But they also give you this little note here that does tell you what the book is, so I'm going to actually not look at that. I'm just going to open the book. So let's see what we've got. Last month the book was Grown by Tiffany Jackson, which had been a book that I had on my radar and I was interested in reading. I was excited to get it. So I'm interested in seeing this time if it's a book that I recognize or if it's going to be something that maybe I haven't heard of before. gosh. Why am I so... I just started strength training this week and I feel like it has made me weaker rather than stronger. My arms feel like noodles all the time now. Okay, here we go. This is a book I have not heard of, but I do like the spooky cover here. So this is a book called Eventide by Sarah Goodman. So let me show you the cover, which is very beautiful and haunting. And let's see if we can get a summary from the inside cover, get an idea of what it's about. So it takes place in Arkansas in 1907. When their father descends into madness after the death of their mother, Verity Pruitt and her little sister Lila find themselves on an orphan train to rural Arkansas. In Wheeler, 11-year-old Lila is quickly adopted, but 17-year-old Verity is not. Desperate to stay close to her sister, Verity indentures herself as a farmhand. But even charming farm boy Abel Atchley can't completely distract her from the sense that something is not quite right in this little town. Strange local superstitions abound, especially about the eerie old well at the center of the forest. The woods play tricks, unleashing heavy fog and bone-chilling colds, and sometimes visions of things that aren't there. But for Verity, perhaps the most unsettling of all is the revelation that her own parents have a scandalous history in this very town. As she tries to unearth the past, sinister secrets come along with it, secrets that someone will go to violent lengths to protect. Eventide is a haunting tale of long-buried secrets, small-town scandal, and single-minded vengeance by the talented debut novelist Sarah Goodman. All right, so I do enjoy a good spooky ghost story, so this might be a good read for later in October. So let's take a look at the spoiler card here. Okay, so we had the Nightmare Before Christmas glass bottle. It is an Unplugged exclusive. The candle is from a book called Dread Nation, which I'm not familiar with, but that doesn't really matter because the candle smells good and I'm happy with it. It is an Unplugged exclusive by Geeky Girl Scents. So Geeky Girl Scents is the maker of the candle. The scrunchie, I should have actually known this because this book's pretty popular. The scrunchie is from Asylum and the company is Scrunch City Co. Then we have the classic monster wall art, which was designed by Monster Man Graphic. The Coraline pin, which was designed by Alicia's World. The Carrie scrub, which was designed by Holy Scrub. And of course the book Eventide. Overall, I am pretty happy with that box. There were some nice things in there. The Coraline pin alone was worth it for me. I probably would have spent the money that I spent on the box for that pin by itself because it's very, very cool. But we also got a book and a really nice candle and some body scrub and a scrunchie and some other stuff out of it too. So that was cool. I really like the Classic Monsters poster. I would love to see if I could find a frame to hang that in because that is pretty rad. Overall, I'd say that is a good box. I'm looking forward to the November box, but I'm also really looking forward to the Cozy Autumn box, which I had pre-ordered a while back. I don't think those have shipped yet, but that one is kind of like a big mega box that they offer with, I think, 2 books, but don't quote me on that. I think it has 2 books and a bunch of items, and the theme of it is supposed to be coziness, so I'm looking forward to that. That is it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Unplugged Book Box, and if you want me to do more of these, because I really do enjoy opening them, and I had a fun time. And if I get a chance to read that book, I will let you know how it is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day and a spooky Halloween season. Bye!